Robert Lewandowski gave the world another reminder as to why he should be regarded as the best number 9 in the world. Agree or disagree, Ali?
Just off the top, it's hard to make an argument after the performance he put together. He's just... There's something about his finishing that is so clean and it's so beautiful, and there's an anticipation to the way that he plays the game. That second goal at just before halftime against Spurs, where he's facing his own goal and he already has a clear picture as to where this ball is going to go, where his second touch is going to go, and where the shot is going to go. You don't do that unless you have an instinct and an ability and the skill set and then a talent that you can display in the way that he does. So the goal he scores in the second half is the ball spinning away from him, and he's spinning away from goal as well. And in even taking that spin away from goal, to have the presence of mind, somebody else, a lesser striker, just has a full go at it, and who knows where that ball ends up. He just side foots that into the side of the net, and he just says, yeah, thank you very much. I am here, and I'm going to go celebrate because I'm going to keep scoring goals. That's what I do. He has been outstanding, and he was certainly outstanding against Spurs.
He's got a better goal-to-game ratio than Luis Suarez, to Harry Kane, to Edinson Cavani, to Sergio Aguero. And yet a few people have come out and said, well, he's underappreciated. I find that kind of hard to believe, but I'd be interested to get your take on it as to, have we stopped talking about Lewandowski simply because other people have been doing better in the Champions League, or have been under the spotlight more, or have been maybe playing in a different league other than the Bundesliga? It's hard to argue with his record there.
Well, I think we sort of choose who we kind of get behind. This is the way the world works, and this is the way that media works. And so when Harry Kane scored a couple goals, they hey, woo, you're the best, Harry. That's just the way.
That wasn't you, was it?
No, that wasn't me. That was not me. But what I'm telling you is that there is a certain bias towards certain players, and towards certain countries, and to a certain interest, if you will. So we're very quick to anything that happens in the Premier League. I told you, the Premier League, best league in the world, and people can only score nice goals here. That's all that happens.
And they can only play for Liverpool or Man City.
Correct.
Yeah.
See, so what I would say is that if Robert Lewandowski were doing this for Manchester City or Liverpool, we would not stop talking about it. It's just even Barcelona or Real Madrid, we would not stop talking about it. I think it goes against him, the fact that his national team is not nearly as appreciated or do not have as an important role in the world stage as some of these other national teams and some of these teams that we like to talk about all the time. And then it also goes against him that in key moments over the last few Champions League, he hasn't been able to score that big goal. In fact, he has missed a couple of chances here and there, and sometimes has gone missing. Now, whether that's a reflection of him or Bayern Munich as a whole, that's a different question. So you kind of put all those things together, and that's when you start talking about, well, when the top strikers around the world, it's Luis Suarez, and rightfully so. Harry Kane, and rightfully so. But those guys haven't been better than Lewandowski. They have not. The numbers will tell you as much, and when you see the performances, that would tell you as much as well.
Yeah, and if we talk about the strength of the Bundesliga compared to others, or maybe the fact that he's at Bayern Munich, which many consider obviously the favourites always in Bundesliga. He won the league every season he's been there. He won the league a couple of times. He wasn't there. It's the Champions League which has been the problem, and ironically last in the final when he was a runner-up to Bayern Munich in 2013. Do Bayern Munich have the pieces necessary to complement his skills this year?
Yeah, the problem is not going to be Lewandowski, and the problem is not going to be really the pieces around him in the attack. They are a talented team going forward. They have a lot of talent through the midfield as well. They can control the pace and the rhythm of a game. The real question is going to be whether that back line holds up, and you just see that there are pieces there that could be better, and so Sula. What do you think of him? Whether you like him or not, but he's going to be really the one guy that you're going to rely upon, because everybody else is just sort of kind of rotating, and it's Boateng gets injured. Is he in? Is he out? Is he going to be good? Is he going to be bad? You don't know at this point in his career, and so then you just have to start looking at Javi Martinez still the answer as a center back alongside Sula. I'm not sure that's the case. And so Luca Hernandez and Pavard, but it's just not. It's not a very settled back line and defensive posture for Bayern Munich. So when they play against some of the better teams and top competition in Champions League, they may get exposed in areas that Spurs was never able to do because they were never in control of the game. When Bayern's in control of the game, they have this attacking talent. They can certainly win any match. But when there's a team that perhaps can match that ability out of the midfield and can match that ability in the attack, that's when perhaps you get into trouble.
Yeah, it's the one major club trophy that Lewandowski is missing. But as he said, he's rarely missing in front of goal these days, as Tottenham Hotspur found out. And Bayern Munich will feel very glad that they've managed to hang on to him after the last couple of years of Lewandowski perhaps wanting to leave the Allianz.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.